All right, easy bakers. So today we're gonna be making some Oreo cheesecake. You guys voted, so here it is. All right, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at Daverney Freeman. And if you are not a part of the Easy Bake family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can be gang gang. Let's get into the video. First, you're gonna start off with 12 Oreos, and you're gonna put this in your food processor. If you do not have a food processor, that's okay. You could just stick the Oreos in a Ziploc bag and use a rolling pin or your hands to crush them up until they're nice and crumbly. So you guys, this is how I like for my Oreos to look. It's nice and crumbly, but not packed in. Very nice and loose and goose and toos, honey. And I go ahead and set those to the side and move on to my crust. And you want your crust to look just like that. So I add 30 Oreo cookies, grind them up. Then I take some melted salted butter and I add it into my stand mixer, not stand mixer, y'all. My KitchenAid, and I pulse it so it can get all nice and mixed up together. It's how funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? My goose is totally loose. If you know that song, we need to be best friends. Go ahead and comment down below. So now back to the video. You're gonna go ahead and just line your grease springform pan. Please make sure that it's grease, y'all. And you're gonna just go ahead and put that on the bottom of the pan as well as on the side. And stick that in the refrigerator until you're all done with your cheesecake filling. We're finna get started on our cheesecake filling. I'm going to add 4 8-ounce cheesecakes to my stand mixer. And remember, for cheesecake, you do want all of your dairy products to be softened. That's what you're gonna do next. You're going to cream your cream cheese and sugar together until it's nice and smooth. As always, the measurements will be down in the description box for your convenience. So you guys, this is how you want your filling to look at this moment. You see how it's nice and smooth? That means that cream cheese and sugar that incorporated really well. Now you're gonna go ahead and add your heavy cream and mix that up until it's fully incorporated like your sugar and cream. Then you're gonna go ahead and add your vanilla beans, AP flour, a pinch of salt, sour cream. I know it seems like a lot of dairy, and it is. It's cream cheese, stop playing. Anyways, so you're gonna go ahead and add those ingredients and cream those together. And once you're done creaming those together, we're gonna move on to our eggs. So if you messed up anything beyond this point, you can be able to save it. But this right here is the time of no return when it comes to your eggs. You do not want to over mix them. You want to make sure you're adding them in one at a time. Do not add another egg until the other one fully disappears. And please make sure that you're using your rubber spatula to scrape down the sides of your bowl, as well as if you're using an attachment, that attachment. Now I get to the last egg and I still see just a little bit of yolk left. I like to add those crushed up Oreos that we did at the beginning of the video, just to really not over mix. You can just do this at the end once you don't see any egg yolks, but I like to be on the safe side when it comes to cheesecake and put it in like this. At the end, not only am I scraping the sides of the bowl, I'm also going to just give a nice little once over to make sure the Oreos are nice incorporated. I love to see some of the little empty white pockets that don't have any Oreos. I just think it gives it a little character, honey, yes. So once you do that, you're gonna smooth this out and add your water for your water bath. If you're not sure what a water bath is, that's just hot water being poured in a deep pan that's surrounding your cheesecake in order for your cheesecake to not crack. I cook my cheesecake for an hour at 350 degrees, and once it's done, I turn the stove off and let it rest undisturbed for another hour, and it should be jiggly like this. Once it's jiggly like this, so you're gonna go ahead and stick it in the refrigerator and let it set for at least 8 hours or overnight. Before I put it in the refrigerator, I do let my cheesecake kind of cool to the touch like I do my cakes before I wrap it up. Even sometimes being in that oven for an additional hour is not always cool to the touch. But now that my cheesecake has firmed up, I'm going to decorate it. If you guys have a hard time removing your cheesecake from a springform pan, I can definitely do a video on tips and tricks with how to remove it easily without destroying your cheesecake. Okay, just let your girl know. So now you're gonna just go ahead and remove your cheesecake from your pan and get to do the best part there is, which is decorate. End scene. You guys, so I risked it all and not put no parchment paper under this, and look, boom, pow, pow, your girl got it. It didn't even stick like that. This is what I have to go through during trying to do a voiceover, y'all. Pray for me. You do want to make sure that you place your cheesecake evenly on your board, because I did not put any type of anything to hold it in. But now I'm taking my Wilton 2D tip with my homemade whipped cream, and I'm just piping a little swirl on the edge of the cheesecake just so it can give it a little razzle dazzle. And I thought it would have been cute just to add some Oreos to the center of this. I thought that was extremely cute. And I also added a little bit of Oreos, full whole Oreos on the edge. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. So stay home. If you're sick, wear your mask out in public. And I will talk to you on my next video.